Hello everyone! Hi, I'm Ann with Take It Up a Notch. Welcome to my food series, Summer Favorite. So this is the time of year, if you have an herb garden and you have basil, it's big and bountiful and ready to bolt. So what I mean by bolting is the flowers that come out on the very top, you need to keep them cut down and cut them off so that they don't make the basil bitter. Once the flowers come out, it's called bolting, means the heat has gotten to it, and it could leave a little bitter taste in your basil. So now's the time, if you have a big bountiful harvest of basil, thinking, I can't make a lot of pasta and salads to put all this basil in. So instead, let's make pesto. Pesto is fast and easy. It goes with so many things. And I'm gonna show you how to make some pesto tonight. And we're gonna freeze it in some ice trays. I bought these ice trays at the dollar store for $1. You get 2 trays. And so we are gonna put pesto in here and freeze it. And I will have pesto all winter long. So come on along and we'll make some pesto. It's fast and easy. Okay, so first thing for our pesto, we're going to, in our food processor, I am going to add my garlic, and let's get the papers off. Just smash the garlic down and it will come out of the papers so easy. Add this to there. I'm not making a huge batch, so I have 2 bowls in here. That's how my food processor works when you want to do a smaller batch. So I have the smaller bowl in there. Okay. When it's not cooperating as well, here we go. Okay, a little bit easier. Okay, the ends off, papers off. Okay, to this, I'm gonna add some olive oil. Probably about 3 tablespoons, so that I can mix up the garlic and the olive oil. Okay, now to the garlic and olive oil. That garlic made that olive oil a little creamy. It's really cool. I'm going to add a cup of walnuts. Now, normally pesto, a lot of times you'll see all the recipes with pine nuts, but pine nuts are expensive. So here's a cost-effective way to make some homemade pesto with walnuts. To clean off the sides. Okay, smells delicious. And to that, I am going to add my basil. Now, I cut this earlier. I washed it and dried it and rolled it in a towel so it stayed dry. All of this pesto. This is probably about 2 cups of pesto. Excuse me, all of this basil leaves. It's about 2 cups of basil leaves. Add them to the blender. And then to that, I'm also going to add, it's almost a cup, not quite a cup, of Parmesan cheese. Freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And I'm gonna add more olive oil, probably about 2 more tablespoons. And then we'll see if we need to add some more. And really, I'm saying 2 tablespoons, but it's kind of like an eyeball. Eyeball it and see if it's, gosh, it smells so good. Okay, so this is blending well, but it's a little thick for me. So I am going to add some more olive oil to this. Like I said, it's a trial and error. I like mine, I don't like it too thick. Okay. like it a little more, not on the runny side. Okay. Ah, perfect. There we go. Nice, moist. This is perfect. You know what? Got salt. Pinch or two of salt. You try that. Flavoring's good. I think just a little salt. Okay. That's it. Perfect. To go with our pesto, I'm going to show you one of the ways that I'm going to use this for this weekend. We have a party to go to, and I am making an appetizer, which I'm going to make bruschetta. So I'm going to take the crusted bread, add pesto, and I have some tomatoes that I have diced up, and I'll show you how I make that, and just coming right up. Now it's time to assemble our bruschetta. So here is our, oh my gosh, our delicious, smell-o-vision would be good. This pesto smells, oh, it smells delicious. So we're gonna take our pesto, and I have these little, I baked these little dinner rolls from Wild Grains, cut them up. It's a sourdough dinner roll, which is perfect. It makes the perfect little appetizer size. And ahead of time, I chopped up some Roma tomatoes. I put it in garlic and olive oil and some Italian seasoning. So I put olive oil and garlic and Italian seasoning in a bowl, let it sit for a couple of hours, and then I mixed just the juices to it and put it in with the tomatoes. So first off, I am going to spread a little pesto over each one of my bread pieces. And you could serve this warm. You could heat it up under the broiler for a few minutes, or you could serve this cold. Of course, it's summer, so I am going to serve this cold. And get some of that on there. So then, I'm going to take some of our tomatoes, and I'm trying not to get a lot of juice on them so it doesn't make it as juicy and messy of an appetizer. Oh my goodness. The smells are delicious from the garlic and the herbs in with the tomatoes and the olive oil. Smells so good. And look at these. It didn't take long to make the pesto, and I just sliced each one of these rolls into little pieces, which makes it great bite-sized pieces to serve. A little pesto, a few more tomatoes. And there you go. And you could warm it up under the broiler for just a minute or two, or you could serve it cold, like I said. So now I'm gonna try it. Smells amazing. This is so good. It has so much flavor to it. The pesto with the walnuts and the cheese, the basil, oh my gosh. And then soak the tomatoes in an olive oil that had soaked, I put the olive oil together early morning, let it sit with the lid on it, and then this evening chopped up tomatoes, and the tomatoes have been in the olive oil for maybe an hour. So, oh my gosh, this is great. This is a fast and easy appetizer you could make for a party or have it for your own party. It didn't take long to put it together. Pesto takes, maybe 5-10 minutes put together. And I did it with walnuts instead of pine nuts. And really, you know, as long as you have some good basil, then fresh basil, then I'm thinking you're fine, because I can't tell the difference between the pine nuts and the walnuts. So it tastes delicious. So again, pesto with a little bruschetta, it's perfect. So here's the other piece that I'll put this down over here. And here's the other thing that we're gonna do with the pesto is I'm gonna freeze it. So in the ice trays that I bought at the dollar store, because our refrigerator has an ice maker and we don't need ice trays. So I'm going to fill each one of these with pesto. And I'm going to, I'll more in that one. This way, I will have pesto in the freezer all winter long. I'm gonna freeze this. When they're frozen in here, I'm gonna pop them out, put them in a freezer bag where they won't get freezer burn. I have a food saver, so I'll probably seal them up in a food saver bag. And I won't have to worry about if I wanted pesto with pasta, chicken and pasta, and you could put mushrooms, tomatoes, any kind of vegetable that you want to add to it, pesto over cauliflower and roasted in the oven. That would be good. So on top of this, I'm going to add just a little bit more olive oil on top of each one of them. And then I'm going to stick it in the freezer. And when they're frozen, probably tomorrow, pop them out, put them in a food saver bag, and I have pesto to drop in for a quick and easy meal. So yes, this is great. Hopefully you'll try it. It's fast, it's easy. I'm Ann, and this is my channel, Take It Up a Notch, and thank you for joining me. I hope that you will try the pesto. It's delicious, it's fast, it's easy. I think you're gonna like it. So again, I'm Ann with Take It Up a Notch, and thank you for joining my food series, Summer Favorites. Thanks, and have a great day.